It was late October when this happened to me. Cold enough outside that the windows would fog slightly at night, but not freezing yet. I remember that detail because I kept wiping condensation off the glass while waiting for my roommate Tyler to come home. At the time, I was 23 and renting the upper floor of an old duplex just outside of Pittsburgh. The building was ancient. The kind of place where every stair creaked and the pipes knocked inside the walls whenever someone used water downstairs. Tyler worked night shifts at a warehouse, so most nights I was alone until around 3 a.m. Normally, I didn't mind it. That changed after the scratching started. The first night I heard it, I was sitting in the living room playing Xbox with headphones half on when I noticed this faint scraping noise coming from the hallway. At first I thought it was one of the neighbors outside dragging something across the pavement. Then I realized it was inside the apartment. It sounded like something slowly dragging across the wall. Scrape. Pause. Scrape. I muted the TV and listened harder. The sound stopped immediately. I got up and checked the hallway leading to the bathroom and bedrooms. Nothing looked wrong. No broken pipes. No animals. Nothing. I actually laughed at myself a little and went back to gaming. About 20 minutes later, it happened again. Only this time it sounded closer. Like it was right outside my bedroom door. I opened the door fast enough that it slammed against the wall. Nothing. The hallway was empty. Every light was off except for the blue glow from the TV behind me. I remember standing there listening to the silence and feeling embarrassed for getting worked up over a weird noise in an old building. So I ignored it. For about a week, things stayed normal. Then one night Tyler stayed at his girlfriend's place, leaving me alone in the apartment. Around 2:15 in the morning, I woke up needing water. The apartment was pitch black except for the microwave clock glowing green in the kitchen. As I walked down the hallway, I heard it again. Scrape. This time it came from the other side of the bathroom door. I froze instantly. The sound stopped too. I stood there staring at the bathroom door for maybe 10 seconds, trying to convince myself it was the pipes or something shifting inside the wall. Then the doorknob moved. Not violently. Just slowly turning downward. I felt my stomach completely drop. The bathroom light was off, and there shouldn't have been anyone inside because I lived there with only Tyler and he wasn't home. The knob stopped moving after a second. Then came 3 soft knocks from inside the bathroom. Top, top, top. I backed up so fast I nearly slipped on the hardwood floor. I wish I could say I handled it calmly, but I didn't. I ran straight into my bedroom, slammed the door shut, and locked it. For the next few minutes, I sat on the floor staring at my bedroom door while holding my phone, trying to decide whether calling 911 over a bathroom noise would make me sound insane. Then I heard the scraping again. Only now it was outside my room. Moving slowly down the hallway. Scrape. Scrape. And then it stopped directly outside my door. I couldn't breathe. I remember the silence feeling almost heavier than the noise itself. Then my bedroom door handle twitched slightly. That was enough for me. I called 911 immediately and whispered that someone was inside my apartment. The dispatcher asked if I could hear the intruder. Before I could answer, I heard a voice outside my room. Very soft. Almost like someone speaking through clenched teeth. Tyler. I stopped breathing completely. Because it wasn't Tyler's voice. It sounded like someone trying to imitate him. The dispatcher kept asking if I was still there, but I couldn't answer right away. Then the voice said it again. Tyler, open the door. Except Tyler wasn't home. Whoever was outside knew his name. The police arrived maybe 7 minutes later, though it felt like an hour. I heard them banging on the apartment door and announcing themselves. The second they did, I heard footsteps sprint down the hallway outside my room. Real footsteps this time. Fast. Heavy. Then silence. The officers searched the entire apartment. They found nobody. At first. Then one of them noticed the bathroom window was open. Not wide open. Just enough for a person to squeeze through. The screen had been removed and left outside in the alley below. The officer asked if I knew anyone skinny enough to fit through there. I just shook my head. Then they found something else. Under the bathroom sink cabinet, shoved deep in the back corner, was a dirty sleeping bag and empty water bottles. Someone had been staying inside the walls behind the bathroom. There was a maintenance access panel behind the sink that connected to a narrow crawlspace running between the two units. The scratching I kept hearing? It was someone moving around inside the walls at night. The police believed whoever it was got spooked when they arrived and escaped through the downstairs exit before they could catch him. I barely slept after that. Tyler tried joking about it later, saying at least we had a built-in roommate, but it honestly messed me up for months. The worst part wasn't even knowing someone had been hiding there. It was hearing that voice outside my door pretending to be my roommate. Because that means whoever was living in those walls had been listening to us for a long time.